like, if ethics is just emotive, then the fact that there are animals that look more like us and look less like us, and we think that some are more moral to kill and less moral to kill, it seems to make sense of that. Another slightly uncomfortable example of emotivism, but I think, unfortunately, the best one, is the incest taboo that exists in almost every single society we've ever discovered. People think it's immoral, and it's quite entertaining watching rational moralists do one of two things. Either try to jump through hoops to find some way of saying that there's some rational principle that, intrinsically, I mean, it's causing some kind of suffering. You know, people talk about children, but it doesn't have to involve the production of children. Or they sort of be the hyper-rationalist and say, well, actually, controversially, I can't see anything wrong with it. Yeah. Either of those, you can do that if you like, but it's still true that the vast majority of people in the world don't like it and think it is wrong and immoral. And yet, if you identify the kind of feeling that is probably motivating that, I would say it is just that, a feeling. It is essentially people going, yep, no.
Yeah, and I
think emotivism makes
and that may
sense
be,
of that.
Yeah, it may be that in certain cases when there is no principle and people just do jolly well, de facto they do have just yuck, and that's all they have to say about it. I think that's true. It's an interesting thing. I think if you don't have an objective standard of moral value that you understand, and you understand why it's objective, I can totally understand why somebody would think that, yeah, this stuff is just a matter of preference. So this is one of the things I love about these conversations. It helps people to think about, well, is it true that there is no objective standard, in which case maybe emotivism is correct, or is it true that there is an objective standard, in which case I might have used to be an emotivist, but now I see that this makes more sense.